we interrupt our regular programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the North American Aerospace Defense Command and the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. At approximately 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the North American Aerospace Defense Command detected the launch of 15 intercontinental ballistic nuclear missiles from North Korea, and are heading for several major cities across the world. It is unknown at this time if some of the missiles are going to hit the United States. But as a precaution, all residents of the United States are strongly advised to consider seeking a fallout shelter at this time. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear attacks and explosions. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death. It will only take a minute after impact for the effects of fallout to spread. Fallout spreads hundreds of miles from the detonation site. Take the following actions in order to protect your life. Get inside the closest fallout shelter near you. If you cannot find a fallout shelter, seek shelter in an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows, doors, and outside walls. Make sure your shelter has as few windows and doors as possible. Seal all cracks on doors and windows with tape or damp towels, as this prevents radiation particles from entering your shelter. Do not use elevators to evacuate if you are in a hotel or other multi-story building. You will be trapped inside when the power goes out. Use the stairwells to evacuate to shelter instead. Place as many objects between you and the outside world as possible. Make sure you have an adequate set of supplies for your shelter, such as food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, and a battery-powered radio for 14 days. The President will speak on all news stations shortly. Stand by for this message. This is a global emergency action notification. All broadcast and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, this station will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WDIV. We will continue to serve the Detroit area. If you are not in this local area, tune now to a station providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Detroit area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use only. The emergency alert system has been activated to keep you informed. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is an update to the emergency action notification message that was issued 15 minutes ago. The targets for the 15 nuclear missiles have been confirmed. The following cities will be impacted within the next 5 to 10 minutes. London, England, Tokyo, Japan, Beijing, China, Shanghai, China, Mexico City, Mexico, New York City, United States, Los Angeles, United States, Toronto, Canada, Moscow, Russia, Istanbul, Turkey, Berlin, Germany, Madrid, Spain, Barcelona, Spain, Rome, Italy, and Sydney, Australia. This is an attack warning. I repeat, this is an attack warning. Attack warning means that an actual attack against the United States has been detected, and that protective action should be taken. All residents in and within a 500-mile radius of New York City or Los Angeles are advised to seek a fallout shelter now. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear attacks or explosions. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death. It will only take a minute after impact for the effects of fallout to spread. If no such shelter exists in your area, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows, doors, and outside walls. Put as much space between you and the outside world as possible. Do not leave your shelter until it is declared safe to do so by the proper authorities. If you leave your shelter, you will be exposing yourself to radioactive fallout. Take at least 14 days of food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, a battery-powered radio with extra batteries, and a first aid kit. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the North American Aerospace Defense Command and the United States government. NORAD military radar has detected the launch of an additional 15 nuclear missiles, and they are expected to hit the following cities within the next 10 to 20 minutes. Chicago, Illinois, United States. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Paris, France. Dublin, Ireland. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. New Delhi, India. Baghdad, Iraq. Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Cairo, Egypt, and Bangkok, Thailand. All residents in and within a 500-mile radius of Chicago and the listed Canadian cities are strongly advised to seek a fallout shelter immediately. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear attacks and explosions. Prolonged exposure to fallout will result in certain death. It will only take a minute after impact for the effects of fallout to spread. Fallout can spread for hundreds of miles from the detonation site. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows, doors, and outside walls. If you are outdoors or in a vehicle, find the nearest building or ditch, and stay there. If none of these are available, lie flat in the open and cover your head from your hands from flying debris. It is too late to evacuate. I repeat, it is too late to evacuate. Grab food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a flashlight, and a battery-powered radio with extra batteries for 14 days while in the shelter. Stay tuned to this station for more information on this dangerous situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, a representative of the President.
Good morning. I am addressing the nation on behalf of President Donald Trump, as he is currently being transported to a safe location. 30 nuclear missiles have been launched from North Korea and are heading for several major cities across the world. 3 are heading for New York City, Los Angeles, and Chicago. 7 are heading for cities in Canada, and the other 20 are heading for other cities across the world. As a result, the United States and its allies have declared war on North Korea, and the United States could launch missiles at Pyongyang to prove North Korea that we are stronger than them. My fellow Americans, this is no doubt one of the greatest global catastrophes our planet has ever seen. We will survive this global nuclear war and rise up stronger than ever. There is hope that these missiles don't hit the United States. We must never stop fighting for our freedom. We must stay true and loyal to this country. Thank you, and God bless the United States of America.
That was a message from the representative of the President. We now return to the emergency alert system.
This just in. The United States has launched 5 nuclear missiles, and they are all heading for Pyongyang, North Korea within the next 5 minutes. Please stay tuned to this station for more information on this situation.